Hello, everybody, and welcome back for another Microsoft Flight Simulator live stream. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you very much for taking some time out of your busy schedules to come and hang out with me. Good to see everybody in chat. Captain Chad, good to see you. Quick Match, welcome. Anthony Stafford, good to see you. Andrewski, YouTube, good to see you. Luca, good to see you. JP, welcome back. Cole Young, good to see you. Boarding Passengers, welcome. Sean Lemaire, good to see you. The Pilot Grayson, welcome back. SB, good to see you. Stephen Angie, Muma, good to see you. Rydog is in the house, welcome aboard. Ferda, 519, good to see you, man. Ruben, good to see you. Max, good to see you. Mr. Anthony Baldo, good to see you. Nico, welcome. Caleb, welcome. Hope all is well. Benny Traub, good to see you. Random Idiot, welcome. Edward Hughes, Simulations, welcome. Sean Krzepton, good to see you. Steve Gallo, welcome back. Hayden O'Rourke, good to see you. Benji, welcome. Soren Nornson, good to see you, my friend. Lucas Plays, good to see you. Nadish Kataria, good to see you. Zippy B Gaming, welcome back. Gel V, good to see you. Gary P, I think I got you. Welcome aboard, my friend. Crimson 1001, welcome. Hope all's well. Mr. Midnight Maverick, good to see you, my friend. I hope all's well with you. Def Dragon 3429, welcome. The Slow RRS, good to see you. We've got Smitty in the house. Welcome aboard, Smitty. We've got Nico. We've got Johans. We've got Melvin. We've got David Kossis. Good to see you, David. Michael, good to see you, my friend. I hope all is well. Welcome back, man. Visheth is here, good to see you. Halbert is here. Sólríkt is here. Atif is here. Ivan is here. Dishkin Vlogs, good to see you. Leonard Grant, welcome back, my friend. I hope all's well. We got Max dropping the €2 donation. Huge no floaties to you, Max. Hopefully, I've resynced Streamlabs, so hopefully Streamlabs decides to wake up and be a smarter person, or a smarter bot. Hey, there we go. At least it sounds like it is. Thanks so much for your support, Max. I appreciate you, man, as always. Says, hey, Cat, first donation, let's get a butter landing. Thanks so much, Max. I appreciate you. First thing is first, you'll obviously notice there's no camera today. I'm going to be 100% honest with you guys right now. I am absolutely pooped. I didn't think taking care of 3 dogs was going to be this grueling and this demanding. Holy shit, chat. I am absolutely exhausted. And to be fair, it's not looking after the dogs that's tiring. It's the fact that 2 of the dogs are on a completely different schedule. So they've been waking me up at like 6 a.m. every morning.
Cap, how's the farm going?
Maverick, thanks so much for your support, man. I appreciate you, dude, with the 2-bomb. Huge no floaties to you. Farm as well, man. Thank you very much for asking. I really do appreciate that. I think I'm going there tonight after stream. I'm not quite sure. I have to drop the other dog off. So I dropped one of the dogs off yesterday. Hence why there was no stream, and I ended up making a video, and then I'm dropping the other dog off today. But yeah, it's my goodness, man. When the dogs have a completely different schedule and they're waking up at 6 a.m. and then they're waking me up at 6 a.m., it's just throwing everything off, man. I am a tired boy. Lucas Plays, thank you very much, man. Dropping the £2 as well. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you very much for the support. Really do appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You think 6 is bad? My cat wakes up at 4 a.m. every night. Oh, man, no, I couldn't do it, dude. I couldn't do it. Welcome aboard, everybody. As I just mentioned, no camera today. We're just going to kind of be hanging out. I think it's going to be a short stream today. I don't know how long this is going to be. We're obviously doing some real-world Wizz Air ops. Can you believe that Wizz Air flies an A321 from Luton to Cardiff? That's just crazy. Luton to Cardiff, it's like 130 miles, and they fly A321s. It has to be some type of like connecting flight or something like that. But welcome, friends. First leg today is obviously London Luton over to Cardiff. Flight time is scheduled for a whopping, are you guys hanging on for this one? 26 minutes. Yes, 26 minutes from London Luton down to Cardiff. We're going to be flying at 16,000 feet. Even at that, I'd be surprised if we cruise for more than 5 minutes at 16,000 feet. But chat has been requesting this one. This is actually one of the more requested flights that we do. Actually, flying into Cardiff was one of the more requested flights that we do. But I figured this was a good one. It gets us in the Wizz Air. We rarely fly Wizz Air, to be honest with you. And then we're going to be jumping in a Vueling A320, and we're going to be flying down to Paris Orly. Now that flight is a little bit longer. That flight is scheduled for 1 hour and 10 minutes. So that's much more of like a Captain Canada flight, if you will. So friends, without further ado, thank you very much again for coming to hang out with me. Thank you for all those donations who already rolled in. I appreciate y'all so much. We are ready to rock and roll. We are Wizz Air, but we're Wizz Air UK. So Wizz Go. 8:07 service from Luton down to Cardiff today. Again, I just told you 26 minutes on the flight time with a cruise altitude of 16,000 feet. Should be a fun flight. I'm looking forward to it. I've never done this flight before. We have flown into Cardiff. I think we've flown into Cardiff in X-Plane. I don't think I've ever flown into Cardiff in Microsoft Flight Sim. So it should be fun. I do not believe that there's any ATC online here today as well. There is no ATC online. So without further ado, let's jump inside the cockpit. Let's get this bad boy programmed, ready to rock and roll. And we're into Cardiff for the first leg of our flights today. So here we go. Inside the cockpit, first thing is first. Let's get our sounds turned up here. That's not my sounds. That's not the one I wanted. I want to bring it over here. There we go. Now the sounds are coming up. Beautiful. So first thing is first, let's go to the overhead. Let's get our external power on. We'll get our battery. I almost said bastery. Let's get our battery 1 and 2 on. Good. Let's get our ADIR set to the nav position. So left side nav, right side nav, center nav. Beautiful. Continue our flows down here. Crew supply can come on. Fuel pumps will stay off as we are refueling. We'll come down here. We'll get our nav and logo light on. Master start switch on the APU. No smoking to the auto position, and we'll arm our emergency exits. I will as well get the aft cargo heat up there as well. Sweet. Cool. Now that that's all done, let's go to our electronic flight bag. Let's go ahead and punch in some information here, and we're going to start loading the aircraft. Let's go to our Phoenix tab. Let's go and import from SimBrief. There we go. EGGW to EGFF. Wonderful. It says we're supposed to depart in 0 minutes, but hey, what can you do? That's fine. Let's go to our mass and balance page. Today we've got 151 souls on board with 4,600 kg of fuel with 3,400 kg of cargo. So that's good. Let's go ahead and load the aircraft. We'll go fast time. Beautiful. And I'm going to go over to the sim settings here for just a second, and we're just going to make sure that we've got everything kind of planned here. We'll put you on controls. We want you to be linked, and then that's pretty much it. We'll save to default, come back here, we'll make sure that all of that looks good, which it does. All right, cool. We'll go back to the mass and balance page. The aircraft is loading. We've already got 6 passengers on board. Beautiful. Let's come down here and let's spend some time on the McDo now, shall we? So let's go to the FMGC. We're going to hit the init ref page. Oh, it does look like we have ground online. EGGW ground. Yes, we do. Okay. Let's go ahead and tune to ground then before we do anything else. Well, let's go ahead and init request. Grab our information. He got football as well. Great to see you. Sadly, I won't stay for long as I'm busy work checking in. Hopefully, all is good. Aviator, good to see you, my friend. I hope you have a great day at work, man. Thanks for coming to say hello. I appreciate that. We are Wizz Air UK, which is WUK 807. Our call sign is Wizz Go. I didn't know that. I had to check that this morning. So Wizz Go is the call sign. Let's go to the IRS init. We'll confirm on alignment. There we go. We'll start that in about 7 minutes. Beautiful. Looking good. It looks like we do have an ATIS. I'm going to grab the ATIS quickly. QNH is 1011. Surface winds are 280, 18 knots, varying 250 and 310. Okay, that's fine. So we'll come back here. We'll throw in 10, 11 in here. Good. Okay, cool. Before we do anything else, like our flight plan page or anything like that, we'll tune to ground and we'll get our clearance. So 12175 for us today will be the ground controller, and we'll tune to him. Sean, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you being here, man. How are you? Hopefully having a great Monday. Must have been you I seen before I departed. Have a good flight and no floaties. Thanks, Paul. Appreciate you, man. Gigo, I'm doing well, man. How are you? All the way from England. Cardiff is your local airport. Very cool. Glad to be able to do this, man. Just got the Airsoft CRJ. Was getting bored of the Phoenix. Performance is amazing in the RJ, and I'm excited to do my first flight. Can't figure out the wing views though. So Rex Royce, you have to, if you're stuck with wing views, just Google or YouTube custom wing views Microsoft Flight Simulator. I don't know if you're familiar with how X-Plane does it, but you have to basically change a notepad file. You have to do something like that. You can also download custom, exactly what Jerome is just saying there. You can download custom pre-made views on flightsim.to. That works as well. But I highly suggest watching some tutorials and some videos so that you can figure out how to do it, so you can kind of set the views exactly how you like. But yeah, just went for an interview and got the job. Awesome, Sean. Great news, man. Congratulations. Time to celebrate today, man. Absolutely awesome. All right.
Good evening, aircraft please.
1 Romeo and 737-800.
I don't know what
many
gate
thanks.
we're
Close
at.
Cardiff, Thompson, 4 Bravo departure, score 4674, unit 1011 Texas.
47.
Quentin Carter for departure.
Yo, what's up, Captain? Getting the Boeing TCA yoke and throttle. Do I need rudder pedals, or can I still taxi using the throttle and yoke? Would be difficult. M&A Aviator, it would be difficult. Do you have a joystick or something that you could use for like nose wheel steering? That would be the best. If you could maybe incorporate like a joystick into it or something like that, that would probably work a lot better. Luton ground, very good afternoon. Wizz 807 with information. Alpha A320 at stand 47 IFR to Cardiff, please.
Wizz 807, correction, Luton ground, good evening, close to Cardiff, Compton 4 Bravo departure, score 0326.
Compton 4 departure 0326, Wizz 807.
Wizz 807, read back correct, unit 1011, next back out.
1011, thanks, Wizz 807. Okay, sweet. So we've got that. Everything looks good. Let's come down here. We'll go to departures. We're going to plan for the departure out of runway 25 on the Compton 4 Bravo departure. Wonderful. We'll go ahead and insert that into our flight plan. There we go. That gives us all of that. Wonderful. Let's go to Cardiff. We'll go to arrivals. We're going to be planning for the ILS. I didn't know there was 2 ILSs. Hold on. Give me a second. What do I have planned here? I've got the Zulu. So we'll plan for that one. We'll go the ILS Zulu, runway 30. We're going to be on the Compton 1 Charlie arrival. And we'll go ahead and insert that. Beautiful. And we'll just make sure that there's nothing crazy here on the flight plan. It doesn't look like it. Everything seems to be good there. Cool. Sweet. I'm happy with all of that. Wonderful. Let's go ahead and go to our init page again. We'll plug in some more information. So cost index today, we're looking at 15, and we're looking for a cruise level of 16,000 feet. I don't even know if we're going to be able to hit that, guys, but that's our cruise altitude. That's what we plan on doing, 16,000 feet. We can go to our NIT B page, and now we're just simply waiting for the aircraft to load. We've already got 107 of 151, so the aircraft is almost loaded. What we can do now, though, is we can go ahead, we can go and get our APU, we can get our fuel pumps on as we are completely refueled, and we can go and start up the APU. So let's jump outside, and we can listen to this bad boy spooling up. Minimus, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. How are you? Thanks for being here. Appreciate that, man. Can't wait to see everybody else push back at the same time. Always. Yeah, you have a joystick? That could work. Yeah, that could work, dude. Hey, Gab, I have the TCA Airbus throttle quadrant and side stick, and I can't get the Phoenix to register the side stick. The side stick? The side stick you shouldn't have any issues with, Louis. I don't know, have you done any of the configuration inside the McDo? Have you configured? There's some stuff that you need to do in the McDo. If you hit the McDo menu and you calibrate and you do stuff like that, maybe that could work. I've never heard of anybody having issues with the side stick, though. Huh. Is that a flag on Hungary on the aircraft? Maybe. I don't know. This was one of the only liveries available through the Phoenix updater. Through the Phoenix livery manager. It could very well be. APU bleed is on. External power can come off. Beautiful. We can come back down here. We're almost loaded, so we can go to our ground services. Let's go ahead and remove the park brake is on, so we're fine. We can remove the GPU. Actually, we'll leave the chocks and cones on, but we're fine for that like that. Are you going to hand fly the plane? No, it's 130 miles. I'm not going to, probably won't be hand flying that. Let's go back to our mass and balance page here, and we're just going to wait for some information to get plugged in here. Where can you get add-on planes for Microsoft Flight Simulator? Eli, put exclamation point aircraft in chat if it depends. I mean, are you on PC or are you on Xbox? There's a lot of things. I have an i7, GTX 3070, and 32 gigs of DDR4, and I still can't get the launcher to not crash. I'd love to try this sim out. Huh. That sounds weird. It could be like a hard drive issue, K Verde? I don't know, man. Boarding is complete. Beautiful. Let's start grabbing some of this information here. So we've got 59.532.1. 59.5/32.1. We'll throw that information up there. Block fuel for today's flight. We've got, what did we say, 4.7 we'll call it. 4.7 on that. Beautiful. That's going to go ahead and populate that. We can go to our performance tab now. We can grab some information over here. Let's go to our departure performance. You have a 1650 Ti Super 4GB OC, and I have no issues with the game. Yeah, that's weird. We're leaving Luton. We're out of runway 25. Runway conditions are dry. Flap config, we'll leave that as optimum. It did give me flaps 3 the other day when I was recording that video for you guys. So we'll see what it says now. Force toga no, anti-ice will be off, PAX will be in the on position. Let's go ahead and sync up our load sheet. Let's go ahead and also sync up our weather conditions as well. And we can hit the calculate button. Phoenix is a very performance beast. I have an RTX 3060 Ti and AMD Ryzen 7, very stuttering. So Diego, if I can suggest something, man, is in the launcher itself, go ahead and put your displays to performance mode. So put the displays to performance mode and then make it go off your GPU, not your CPU. Natively, it does all the rendering on your CPU. And being that Microsoft Flight Simulator is still very like single core dependent, that can really screw with your performance. So open up the Phoenix launcher, make sure that your screens are set to performance mode, and make sure that your screen rendering is set onto your GPU. That should help with stutters quite a bit, like quite a bit. All right, we've got our V-speeds 132, 140, 140. 132, 140, 140. Good. We'll go ahead and plug in some more information here. 1/down 0.5 and 58. 1/down 0.5 and a flex of 58. These engines are going to be screaming out of here today. Beautiful. We like that. All right, and then we've got engine out 1510, 1510. Quite different from those numbers, but that's fine. We'll just plug that in here. 1510, 1510, and 1510 once again into here. Beautiful. I have an RTX 3080, 32 gigs with an i9 11700K, and I can't get Microsoft Flight Simulator up without crashing. I already tried to reinstall. I'm going to go to the store where I bought it tomorrow. Yeah, that sucks, Daddy. Weird. I don't know why people have so many issues. I have never had any issues. I've had to reinstall the sim once in the 2 years that I've had it. But like it kept all my add-ons, it kept all my like, you know, my community folder and everything. Everything was still there. I don't know, man. That's really weird. Hey Gap, I'm torn as to whether or not to buy the Phoenix. Obviously the fly-by-wire A320 is a different aircraft entirely and I enjoy it greatly. Would you suggest the Phoenix? I love the fly-by-wire. Absolutely. If you're an Airbus fan, Michael, you gotta have this airplane, man. There's something extremely special. There's something just amazing about this electronic flight bag. This alone in itself almost makes the aircraft worth it. It is quite amazing what this thing can do. Okay, so we've got all of our numbers plugged in. We're looking good. We've got our APU on. Let's go and get the seatbelt sign on. Sorry, that's not seatbelt sign, Captain. That's your nose light. I'm tired. I'm sorry. Let's get our seatbelt sign on. Everything else looks good here. We're going to request our push and start. I believe, again, we're at stand 47. Yes. And then initial climb, we're not going to have any ETC, but we'll throw in the climb here. It says 5,000 feet to Compton. I guess we can put in 5,000 feet. We'll probably end up climbing more than that. But what does single GPU system mean? That you only have one GPU, Jim. Which is pretty normal unless you're running like SLI or something like that. But I don't think anybody uses SLI anymore, do they? Am I the only one whose sim just randomly resets the settings just like when I installed the sim? That's weird. Haven't had that issue either. I don't know. Have you or can you do a video on how to do all the performance pages? What do you mean, Eli? Like the performance pages in here and stuff? Very simple, man. Especially in here, like everything's ready for you. Just your runway, your airport code, your runway, everything else. You sync your load sheet. It's super easy, man. It basically does everything for you. There's not really much that I can like give a tutorial about. It's very simple. If you watch maybe 3 or 4 of my streams, I'm pretty sure you'll understand it. I explain everything that I'm doing at all times. So, yeah, just keep watching the streams, man. I'm sure you'll get it in some time. Not going to happen overnight, right? But it's very, very, very straightforward, man. You kind of just sync everything up and load it up and you're good to go. Okay, so let's go to our Phoenix tab, back to the Phoenix tab, sorry. We'll go to ground services. We can now remove the chocks and cones, and we're going to connect our tug. Beautiful. We are going straight back, so we'll leave that like that. And ground, Wizz go 807, push and start stand 47, QNH 1011.
Wizz go 807, just at 403263.
Ah, yes, that's right. In Europe, 3026. You have to do this before you move. Always forget that. Something different between the U.S. and North America. North America, you set your squawk before you taxi.
807, thank you very much. Stand 47, push and start approved.
Push start approved. Thanks. Wizz go 807. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and park brake to the off position. And we'll go ahead and start our pushback. Beautiful. Engine mode selector back to the start position. Wonderful. And we'll go ahead and spool up engine number 2. Enjoy. And I think we have to also get, now that we're moving, we'll get our red beacon light on here as well. Wonderful. I think we're just going to push straight back because of traffic. I don't know what they want us to do. We'll see. When are you flying the Anybuilds 310 in X-Plane? Oh, I have no clue, dude. I have no clue, man. I'd much rather fly the 300 if I'm being completely honest with you. That's way more like my style of aircraft. I guess we're just going to push straight back today, guys. Just keep it nice and tidy on that line. Alright, it's a good start on engine number 2. We'll go ahead and stop the pushback right there. Should get us right on that line. Beautiful. We'll go and get our park brake back to the on position. We'll disconnect the tug. Wonderful. And we'll go ahead and spool up engine number 1. Hey Gab, I'm on Xbox and I'm having problems with the sim crashing a ton, especially when I get near handcrafted airports. Any ideas? No. Go over to the Microsoft forums and see if like there's any fixes or anything that you need to do in order to make that work properly. I'm not quite sure. How come I don't fly for an airline? Very expensive in Canada to become a pilot. Very, 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 very expensive. Is it possible to fly some GA this week to Oshkosh? I don't really know what I'm doing when it comes to like flying to Oshkosh and stuff, so most likely not. I find the Phoenix so much better than the Flight Factor A320 and much more reasonably priced. Absolutely. I don't think you're going to find anybody that disagrees with that one. For sure, Sam. Yeah. All right, 2 good engines. Engine mode selector back to the normal position. Let's go ahead and arm our ground spoilers. Auto brake can go to max RTO. We can kill the APU. We can kill the APU bleed. We'll get our flap set to position number 1 for takeoff. Beautiful. And we're pretty much looking good. We're just going to confirm our load sheets here. AlexSiu, AOC, received messages. Initial load sheet, accept, and we'll final load sheet, accept. Beautiful. So 151 plus 2, good. Wonderful. Cool, sweet. No ready taxi. And ground Wizz go 807 ready taxi runway 25.
Go 807, taxi short of Alpha via Delta.
Short of Alpha via Delta was go 807.
And if it's in preference, please taxi now 1 Alpha 1, runway 25 via Alpha.
Alright, nose light on. Park brake off. Make sure our trim value was set as well. I think we had like a trim of 0.
2757, taxi Alpha 1, runway 25 via Alpha.
There we go.
Alpha 1 via Alpha, Ryanair 2757.
Thanks, Eli. Appreciate that, man.
Was there 3521?
Steel, what's up, man?
Unicom 122, that's right.
Good to see you, dude. Hope all's well, man.
Unicom 122, thank you very much for the bye-bye. Let's go, check out to us. E98, Uniform Zulu, taxi short of Delta via Alpha.
I actually want to try something, chat. Hold on. We're going to try something. Where do I set like the 60 FPS VSync on? I'm going to put 30 FPS. I'm going to try something here. I want to see if this makes it like super smooth. I'm not sure why it's not. Somebody was saying that this makes it like way smoother and way less stutters.
Go 807 Luton.
Go ahead for 807.
Go 807, continue taxi now, holding point Alpha 1 correction by runway 25 by Delta and Alpha.
Alright, holding point Alpha 1 by Delta and Alpha, thanks, was go 807. So I wonder how come it didn't lock that to 30 FPS. Did I not
Unicom,
on
Ryanair 2757, bye.
Okay. Weird. I have the FPS limit set in the NVIDIA control panel. Okay. I don't think VSync doesn't work until you reload the sim. Could be. I think you need to reset the sim and have the new settings take effect. Okay. It gets more smooth if you lock it via the NVIDIA control panel. Okay. I may have to try that. All right. There may be Halbergs. I don't know, man. I don't know. When can I do another heavy? I don't know, man. Maybe when we're back in X-Plane or something like that. I don't know. Have you tried out MSI Utility V3? No, I have not. You get almost no stutters with 30 FPS locked. Yeah, that's what I
after the traffic with
think needs to happen. Q8 pilot, my friend, coming in for 17 months. Says VSync needs to be set in the NVIDIA control panel. It does not work for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Got you. Thank you very much, Q8. I appreciate you as always, my friend. I hope you're doing well. Great to see you here. Thanks so much for the advice. I may try that. I may see how it looks, just because I've noticed that the sim it flutters between 35 and 40 something, and it just ends up being kind of stuttery. I'd really like to see it super smooth at 30 FPS. So we may have to try that. Jimmy, I did not see your last comment. No. I don't think it's there. From my understanding, it doesn't work if you're running a monitor that has G-Sync enabled. I don't know if your monitor has that, if you have it active. No. I do not. Skipping, how are you, my friend? Good to see you, dude. Welcome aboard. I hope all's well. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you. Welcome.
Let's go 807, unfortunately, no further AC available. 122.com, 122.8. Once again, until the next time. Bye-bye.
Unicom 1228, thanks for wonderful ATC. We'll see you soon. Let's go 807.
ED98, Nicole Zulu, thank you. No further available. 122.com, 122.
All right, we're over on Unicom. Ah, yes, we have a nice little back taxi here, don't we? Yeah, we do. My monitor refresh rate is 144. It's a 144 hertz monitor. So that may be the issue as well. Do our takeoff config. Ecam is no blue, so we're looking good. PMDG announced that the 800 should be arriving mid-August. Good news, because I really don't think anybody cares about the 600, to be honest with you. Yeah, great news. What models am I using for model matching? This is AIG models. You can put !MM for model matching in chat. Should provide you with a link. Hey, Q8 pilot coming in with 10 gifted members. You are too kind, my good friend. Huge no floaties to you, Q8. Thank you very, very much for the support, my friend. I appreciate that. Guys, if you are one of the lucky people to just claim a gifted membership from our good friend Q8 Pilot, please make sure you say thank you in chat. Huge no floaties in chat, guys, for Q8 Pilot. If you are a member and you do have the no floaties, please spam that in chat. And of course, please, 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 if you did just receive a gifted membership, make sure you are saying thank you to Q8 Pilot. Huge no floaties to Q8. Thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate the support, sir. That is unbelievably kind, man. Thank you, thank you. All right, we've got the Lauda. How do you pronounce that? Lauda. 144 caused issues for me too. I will send you a few tips later on that. Okay, thank you, Q8. Appreciate that. ECAP, really enjoyed the video from yesterday. Very nice alternative. Thank you, Colin. Glad you enjoyed it, man. I like them both, Eli, to be honest with you. I like them both, man. Yes, and of course, needless to say, guys, if you don't know who Q8 Pilot is, please, please, please go over to his channel, give him a subscription, give him some likes on his videos. Amazing teacher, tutorials, whatever you'd like, content creator, however you want to explain it. This man has helped me tremendously through the years, not only in Microsoft Flight Sim, but when I first got started with X-Plane, his videos were the videos that I relied on. So again, huge no floaties. Thank you very much, Q8. I appreciate that, man. All right, friends, let's go. We'll take the runway. Landing lights coming on. Runway turn-offs, strobe lights, wing lights, nose light to takeoff. Wonderful. You can see that Lauda has just departed. And we'll make sure we are on Unicom. We are good. All right. 600 by the end of stream. What, likes? I don't know about that one, but... something about the wings of an Airbus, they are beautiful. Huh, very cool, Matthew. I didn't know that. Pretty neat. Thanks for the info. Davis, what's up, my friend? Good to see you, dude. How are you? Alrighty, friends. Shall we? That was a terrible turn, and for some reason I'm now stuck. My airplane doesn't want to move. There we go, thank you. Should have just turned track IR on for that one. I'm very curious when Fly Tampa EHAM will drop. Well, they just dropped Corfu, so yeah, I don't know. I think we're all patiently waiting, right? A U-turn in a plane? Yep. Hit some sand, maybe hit something. All right, friends, joystick cam's going on. Enjoy the departure, guys. Throttle's up to 40%. Checked, good, set. Chrono's on. Let's get it. Enjoy, friends. Manflex 58 SRS runway auto thrust blue. Takeoff power is set. Airspeed's alive. Nice crosswind right now. 100 knots. V1. Rotate. Positive rate. Gear up. Goodbye, London. Luton. Throttle's down to climb. Right, we're going to ignore restrictions today. We're going to go right up to 16,000 feet, because if we have restrictions, there's no way. Laps clean, there's no way we're making it up to 16,000 feet if we follow those restrictions. Let's get runway turnoffs, nose light, and wing light to the off position. Gusty up here, my goodness. Alright, so it's saying alt constraint, that's fine. Let's just throw it into OP climb, which stands for open climb, for those of you wondering. Basically Boeing's, or Airbus's version of flight level change in the Boeing. Disarm our ground spoilers. The clouds look amazing tonight. There's 6,000 feet. We'll go standard barometric pressure. And we'll go ahead and hand this over to autopilot at 7,000 feet. Beautiful. I'll bring you guys back up into the flight deck. Bring our sounds down here a little bit. No need to go deaf. We can enjoy those beautiful buzz saws, though, climbing out of London. That was from Q8 Pilot, not me but the boys. Or me not but the boys. You're waiting Fly Tampa, Vancouver? There's already some beautiful Vancouver sceneries, Diego. I don't think Fly Tampa ever did Vancouver. There's F-Sim Studios, Vancouver, and there's another one. There's already 2 great airports for Vancouver. I prefer the F-Sim Studios, but that's just me. Yeah. What is my LOD set to? 120? 100. High-end preset, Dave. So I haven't touched anything. High-end preset, clouds on ultra, trees on low. That's what you see on the stream. You're flying this manual on autopilot. Well, there, I think that just answered your question, Jimmy. Is this live time? It is. Yeah. We should get a nice sunset arrival into Paris. There's 10,000 feet. Landing lights to the off position. Very cool, Simmer. Yes, Montreal. Fly Tampa, Montreal would be a good one. We've already got Toronto, so that's awesome, right? Good to see you back on the scope here in X-Plane again, Sir Silo. Thanks, man. Appreciate that, dude. You need X-Plane 12 now? You could probably get it by the end of summer, I would think, but I'm not quite sure. Anthony, thank you very much for $1.55, man. Appreciate you, dude. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you, thank you. We've already got a great Halifax as well. We've got a beautiful Halifax. We have a lot of these sceneries, guys, already. You should set off-screen pre-caching to Ultra. Doesn't that use a lot of VRAM, though, Captain Clouds? Did we have ATC? We did. Yeah. Let me see if there's a message attached to that donation. Thought I'd save my first donation for when you were flying into Wales, a great country with what some say the coolest flag in the world. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, man. Huge no floaties to you, Anthony. Thank you so much for your support, man. I appreciate that, dude. Thank you, thank you. Fly Tampa Montreal, got you. Yes, Fly Tampa Montreal would be awesome. Do you prefer the A320 with those sharklets, or would you more like what you have now? For me, I love the ones that fit better, but you can't choose. I enjoy the fence tips, but I don't mind them either way. I think it's because a lot of North American carriers just fly with the fence tips. Yeah. Am I returning to Luton? No. Jack, how are you, my friend? End of summer can mean end of September. Yeah, I was thinking more like end of August, September-ish. Yeah, somewhere around there. You know, it makes it more smooth when looking around for me, at least. Okay, I may check that then. And there we go, cruise altitude, friends. Yes. It actually looks like we're cruising for a little bit. 60 miles. Would you believe it? 60-mile cruise. We need FSDT Houston. We're getting San Antonio from AnyBuilds. Any day now, we should be getting San Antonio from our good friends AnyBuilds, so that's going to be awesome. Get some San Antonio scenery rocking. Sounds good, Captain Rish. Sounds good, man. Terrain pre-crashing has an impact on RAM and VRAM, I believe. I have it set to Ultra, so I see no difference in performance with my 2070 and 32 gigs of RAM. Okay, I may try that, Fuber, then. I may try that indeed. Because, yes, I definitely do lose some frames, like looking left and right now. I definitely notice it, for sure. Hold short, golf. Weather so far is good, man. Real life, it's good. In the sim, it's good. Can't complain. Cannot complain. Looking at FS Elite article, it says the Boeing 737-600, if all goes well, will be out to customers during this week. There we go. We fly to Boise from Vertical Sim. I'm sure we will. I don't know when we'll get to it, but he did send it to me. We just flew into Boise like, what, maybe a week or two ago. We took a look at the Orbex Boise. So we'll have to give it some time. It's not the most, you know, glamour airport we've ever been to, but yeah, we'll definitely check it out, man. In due time, though, right? In due time. X-Plane 12 with any builds 380 released at once would be a wild but sad. That's definitely not going to happen, Benny. I'm about to descend and I just got to 16,000 feet. There you go. Someone is making IAH. I think it's FS Dream Team. Awesome. That'd be awesome. Luke, good to see you, man. Kevin, what's up, dude? Are you back home now, Kevin? I really don't care about the 600. I want the 800. Yes. 800 for sure, man. You know what sucks? I'm pretty sure I'm going to be on vacation when the 800 drops. If they're saying mid-August, that's exactly when I'm leaving on my vacation. I leave for my vacation on August 15th and I return the 22nd. So, we'll see. There's a plane under me. Doesn't surprise me. We're thinking of flying when you hop back in the CRJ. Where? We're going to do some Air Canada ops. I've got all kinds of scenery and stuff that I picked up for this specifically. I picked up Winnipeg, I picked up Edmonton, I have Calgary, which we flew into the other week, so we'll probably fly back into there. We've got Vancouver, we've got Victoria, we've got all kinds of good stuff, man. You're back on Thursday? Very cool, Kevin. Very, very cool, man. Hey, Cap, do you think you'll ever fly into Birmingham? For sure, yeah. I think we've flown into Birmingham a couple times in X-Plane. Yeah, for sure. I have a GTX 1660 Ti and I run FS 2020 on 1080p at high with 45 FPS average. Do you think I should play at ultra settings? Nope. I think you're fine right on that, man. It's perfect. Cap, what are you planning for your honeycomb? Maybe you'll travel to Europe for my honeymoon? Oh, I have no clue, dude. No clue, man. There's a good Calgary. Yeah, but it's done by this company. Were you not around for that, Sonny? It's done by a company out of Europe, and you have to like buy it, and then it's like old school jar design days, man. You have to buy it, and then you have to wait. You have to wait like 24 hours until they send you like a download link. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. I can perform train pre-caching, makes FPS more stable while panning around. Drawback is it uses far more RAM and VRAM. Okay, well, what are we using right now as far as like RAM and VRAM? VRAM, we've got some VRAM to use. We're only using 67%, so even if it adds 10 or 15%, we should be fine. RAM, we're only using 50% load. So we're using 16 gigs of 32. So we can test it. I can see what the performance is like, that's for sure. We'll see how that goes. We shall see how that goes. All on sale? No, I don't think any of the sceneries were on sale that I picked up. Nope. Okay, now this looks like something that we don't want in here. I see CDF, so I think what we need to do is we need to go to our flight plan. I'm pretty sure CDF is the Cardiff VOR. We don't want that. We want to basically fly directly in, so I'm going to insert that. There we go. That's a little bit better. I do not want to take it to the Cardiff VOR. If anybody is flying with me, please take a look at your flight plan. Make sure that you're not flying to the Cardiff VOR. We don't need to fly a procedural approach. We're not professional pilots. We don't really care about that. We're just going to take the airplane in. And you can see now top of descent has moved to about less than 20 miles. So let's go back to my flight. We'll grab the weather information here for Cardiff and we'll refresh that. We'll plug in some information. So winds are 320 at 19 knots. Holy macaroni. Okay. Those are some pretty hefty winds. 320 at 19 knots. All right. Temperature is 19 degrees and the QNH is 1014. 19 degrees, 1014. All right. And then we need our baro. Let's come over here. We'll grab that. We're going to be on the ILS. What is our minimums? 413 on the minimums. 413. So we'll throw that into there. Okay, beautiful. Still a pity to see that CGN 737-400 for Microsoft ceased development. I don't even know who that is. Pat's Nation, I don't know. Not quite sure. You could probably bump the clouds up. I don't know. We'll see, though. Did a flight in the PMDG yesterday after a long time. Buttered into CYMX. Mirabel felt so good after 4.5 hour flight. Nice, dude. That's awesome. Hey, Cap. Hope you're good. Cardiff is my home airport. Sweet. Awesome. Hey, Cap. Waiting you in Paris, Orly with a glass of champagne. Nice. Looking forward to it, man. Thank you. All right, what are we intercepting here? Intercept is at 2,200 feet. So let's plug in 3,000 initially, and then we'll go from there. 19 knots, Captain Canada's flying in. Oh, yes, exactly. Ready to go. What airlines even fly the 737-600? Not very many, man. WestJet used to fly them. WestJet retired all their 600s when the pandemic hit. So WestJet doesn't fly the 600 anymore. Yeah, I don't know. All right, if we come down here, we look at our performance tab, you can see that top of descent's in less than 5 miles, so we can start our descent. We'll pop that open. We'll bring us to a nice little view over here. We'll turn that up. Blue Crayon, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Seems to be a few Welsh people in the house tonight. Nice. Awesome. Once did a short flight from Burgess to Varna in a 737-800, a 10-minute flight, 50 kilometers, and then I went to Brussels. Interesting. Does anybody know why this flight exists? Like, I feel like this flight, like, this has to be like a connection of some sort. You know what I mean? Wonder if we'll get a 737-200 Classic. I'm sure we will. I'm sure we will, man. I'm doing well, Blue Crayon. Thanks for asking, man. Luton is your home airport? Very cool. Where are we flying? We're flying from London, Luton to Cardiff in Wales. And we've just started our descent after a whopping, 6 or 7 minute cruise. This flight doesn't exist. I can bet you $100 it does, Ben. Go to Flight Radar, Flight Aware 24. They fly it in an A321, which is so crazy. That's why I'm like, this has to be a connection flight of some sort. This is real world ops, my friend. It exists. You've been airborne for 12 minutes? See, there we go. Is it new? I don't think so. Maybe it's only like for the summer months? I don't know, man. I don't know, dude. Somebody suggested it. Like I said, somebody suggested it earlier this week. So I did a little bit of looking, and sure enough, I found the flight. What part of Canada are you from? My fiance's from Canada. I live in Ottawa, man. Ottawa, Ontario. SAS flew the 600, not anymore. Yeah, there's a bunch of carriers that used to fly the 600. Not very many more. I think like Canadian North still flies some 600s. They may have like combis. The half cargo, half passenger. They may have some of those still rocking, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. How long for descent? We're already descending. She's from Halifax. Very cool, Ryan. Beautiful place, man. I'm going to be out that way in about 3 weeks. You can't find it either on Flight Radar 2.4. Yeah, Flight Radar. So the thing about Flight Radar 2.4 is it'll only have it if it's like an upcoming flight or a recent flight. So if you go to flightaware.com, like I saw it last night on Flight Radar 2.4, but now if you go to flightaware.com and you bring it over here and you go to route and you go EGGW Luton to EGFF Cardiff and you search for that, it shows up right here. You can see the one that I was looking at. That's the one we're replicating right now. They do it in an A321. It arrived on Saturday. So what? 2 days ago, they did this flight. On Saturday, it arrived, and it took them 33 minutes. And they did it on an A321, Wizz Air UK, Wizz Go, from London Luton to Cardiff. So it is a real-world flight. It is operating. Like I said, it's in an A321. It did it 2 days ago. So it is a real-world flight. So there's something going on. There is something going on. FlightAware is a database for every possible flight. Yes. Straight-in approach over the river is going to be great. Nice. I'm excited. The real-world flight didn't do the procedure either. Looks like they get straight-in approach as well. Of course. The only time you would do like a procedural arrival patination is if like traffic, right? If there was tons of traffic or something like that. Otherwise, you're getting vectored in all day long, you know? Hey, Gab, you should do a cargo flight type thing to Antarctica if possible. That would be super cool. I don't know about that one. Maybe. About to get my type rating at Frontier in the Airbus. Figure I see how Captain Canada flies the bus. Nice, Kevin. That's awesome, dude. You talking about real world, Kevin? If so, congratulations, man. That's awesome. Awesome news, dude. All right, there's 10,000 feet. We can get our landing lights on. Elite G, how are you, my friend? Good to see you back. Hope all's well. Thanks for stopping by. Southwest, a short flight like this, Colorado Springs to Denver, Fort Myers to MCO, both are 20 to 25 minutes. Probably reposition as they do revenue flights to make a buck while moving the bigger facilities. Could be. Yep. Could be, man. Very cool, Kevin. Congrats, man. There you go, Smitty. You believe they're just movement flights? Maybe. They could be. Whoever's in front of me, can you please keep your speed up? I don't know, it looks like you're going really slow. I'm less than 5 miles now. We were just like 15 miles away from one another. Now we're showing less than 5. I'm going to bring my speed back down. I just have to be careful because there is people behind me, so I don't want to get too slow. We're going to go medium auto brake today, and we're going to arm our ground spoilers as well. Do you know that the shortest flight in the world between Westray and Papa Westray? Yes. Didn't Noel Phillips just make a video on that? I know there's tons of content creators out there, but I think I just watched Noel Phillips, another great lad from the UK. Does this come with TCAS? It does, Joe, yes. Before you forget, replay and minus 97. Oof. They're tough to get, man. I'm going to be honest, I was really impressed and kind of surprised by my landing into Salzburg the other day. And we greased that one. It happened the other day, Joe. If you want to go back, when we were flying, we flew London Heathrow to Frankfurt, and it was an absolute shit show. We got it to pop off a couple times there. It immediately starts descending the airplane or climbing the airplane. This approach is stressful, not gonna lie. It's just because it's a short runway, right? It's really the only reason. Kind of a short runway. That's 7,700 feet, so it's not even that short. I don't think we'll hit Echo. If we're lucky, we'll hit Echo, but most likely gonna hit Bravo 1. Used to be a flight from Cardiff to Isle of Eglesey, north of Wales, over the scenic beacons in Snowdonia National Park. Very cool. I have no clue where any of these places are. I apologize. He flew into Cardiff the other day and almost overran the runway. Uh-oh. Cap, reduce your speed, please. The one in front of you is real slow. Nope. We're looking good now. He's... oh my weather. Don't stall us out, please. There we go. I mean, he's less than, he's more than 5 miles now because he's not showing up. Besley, how are you, my friend? Good to see you, dude. Max, thank you very much for the donation, man. I appreciate you. $14.42. I don't know why it's not coming through. I'll try and replay it. All the other donations were coming through, Max. No problems. Apologize about that, Max, but I will read it. It says, here we go. The winds are from the direction of 320 with a speed of 19 knots. Visibility is 10 kilometers or more. There are scattered clouds at an altitude of 3,800 feet and broken clouds at an altitude of 4,700 feet. The ceiling is broken or more is 4,700 feet. Here we go. Oh, might come through now.
Here we go.
There we go.
The wind is from direction 320 degrees with a speed of 19 kilotons. Visibility is 10 kilometers or more.
Nice.
There are scattered clouds at an altitude of 3,800 feet and broken clouds at an altitude of 4,700 feet. The ceiling, broken or more, is 4,700 feet. Here we go.
Thank you so much, Max. I appreciate you, man. Kilotons. Oh, baby. All right, remember that we're not flying the procedural approach, so we're not flying it direct to Cardiff. We're flying it basically to the interception point, ILS intercept. So let's go ahead and get our LS system on. You can see that we're looking really good. I'd love to get a nice continuous descent into here. That wind is heavy. It is, man. 19 knots. Gusting us like crazy. This approach is on a cliff. It kind of is. Yeah, it's a little bit tricky. Kind of cool, to be honest with you. Diego, dropping the $20 dono. Thanks so much, Diego. Appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Try tapping your brakes, Misha. Do you have toe brakes or something like that, like rudder pedals? Just try tapping them. How many souls on board? 151 plus 2. Thanks so much, Diego. I appreciate you, man. I don't know. Let's wait and see if Amy won't read it. I'll read it out anyways right now. Looks like another good approach and day to fly. This flight reminds me of landing in Boston the other day, like today. Loving the reality of the weather. Do you have to pay for weather in this game? No, you don't.
Looks like another good approach and day to fly. This flight reminds me of landing in BOS on a day like today. Loving the reality of weather. Do you have to pay for weather in this game?
No.
If you do, how much?
It is free, my friend. The weather is free. Thanks so much for your support, Diego. I appreciate you, man. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you very, very much for supporting the channel, man. I really, really do appreciate that, dude. It should grab glide slope. I may have to bring us down here to 2,000. Looks like I am going to have to do it. I'm surprised it didn't grab the glide slope. There we go. Glide slope localizer captured. Had to bring it down just a tad. Right, I'm going to plug in 180. We're already on an 8-mile final, so it takes us in quite quickly. Jesus, dude. Speaking about free weather, maybe we do need some paid weather.
2,500.
All right, we're starting our recording. .170 on the speed. Yeah, replay's on, guys. Let's go gear down. Go flaps 2. Beautiful. And we'll get some really nice views as we fly in here on the replay. So don't worry about that. We'll be able to watch it back again. All right, 5.5 miles. Let's make sure we're fully configured. We are. V approach is 138. We'll pop that in now. Let's go flaps 3. And at 160 knots, we'll go flaps full, which we've already at. Flaps full. All right, let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are arriving shortly. Please buckle up and enjoy the breeze. We expect a landing with minus 100 kts, or I mean feet per minute landing.
Yeah,
Have a
hopefully.
good one, CPT.
Thanks, Max. Appreciate you, man. All right, landing lights are on. Runway turnoffs are on. Nose light is on as well. And we'll call the traffic, let them know. Cardiff traffic, Wizz go 807, 3-mile final, runway. What runway are we on? 30, Cardiff. I think it's runway 30. Wizz Air doesn't fly from Luton to Cardiff, so it's not IRL ops. Captain Poland, go over to Flight Radar, flightaware.com and find that for me, man. They just did this flight on Saturday. Therefore, it is real-world ops.
1,000.
Joystick cam's going on. Enjoy the arrival, guys. My airplane. All right, again, landing checklist. Gear down, 3 green, flaps full, ground spoilers armed, auto brake is set, cabin crew's advised, you guys are advised. Let's do this. We shouldn't be too crabbed out. It's kind of blowing right down the runway. It's pretty decent, to be honest with you. Getting a little bit high on the glide slope. Oh yeah, I love that. Slew your airplane across the land, no problem. Holy dude, that wind.
500.
Really above that glide slope now.
100
Get this
above.
back on track.
400.
There we go. Nice and ready for minimums.
Minimum.
Continue. Watch the balloon effect from that wind.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard. 5.
Reversers, nose down gently. Maintain center line. Jesus, okay. We hit like a speed bump there. We actually may hit echo. Oh shit, 60 knots. Reverser stowed. We actually hit echo. Look at that. I don't know why that guy's still on the runway, but okay, no problem. We'll vacate here to the right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Cardiff. We actually hit echo. Nice. Sweet. Well, there we have it, friends. Beautiful arrival. Bring you guys back up into the flight deck. We'll make sure that we've got our charts here. And we are making our first right here as well. Tower's telling me to contact him now. Well, that's not very good. I just got a beep from Tower.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Cardiff. Please stay seated until the aircraft is parked to the gate and the seatbelt sign is switched off. Smoking is not allowed inside the airport. We wish you a pleasant stay.
Thank you very much, Max. I appreciate that again, man. Tower Wisco 807's vacated runway 30.
Wisco 807, Cardiff Tower, good afternoon. Welcome to Cardiff. Taxi stand 4 via Alpha.
Stand 4 via Alpha, Wisco 807, thanks. Alright, stand 4 via Alpha. Let's see if we can get some parking stands. Yep. Stand 4. Ooh, we're all the way down there by ourselves. Nice. Alright, cool. Alright, let's go ahead and landing lights off, nose light over to taxi, runway turn-offs off, strobe lights off, wing lights off, APU master start switch is coming on. We'll stop the clocks 20 minutes. Sorry, 29 minutes? 29 minutes on that flight. Hey, there we go. I checked, they didn't do a flight from Luton to Cardiff. I checked departures from Luton. God damn it, guys. Why does everybody have to be so difficult, man? Why can't we just go with it? You know? Like, why do people have to be so fucking difficult all the time? Go to flightaware.com. Go to route. Put in Luton. Okay? Not that Luton. Put in Luton. EGGW. London Luton. EGFF. Cardiff. Search. Wow. What is that? 2 flights. Wizz Air 804 and Wizz Air 807. One was on Friday and one was on Saturday. So this flight was done 2 days ago by, wow, look at that, Wizz Air UK 807 from London Luton to Cardiff. Amazing.
Thanks to you about a month ago, you gave me great advice as I was a beginner to flight sim. Now I am flying the A320 with ease and I'm learning the 787. You took the time to help and it's appreciated.
Thank you very much for the support. Who was that? That was Captain Pittman. Thank you very much, Captain Pittman. I appreciate the support, my friend. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you very, very much for supporting the channel, man. I really do appreciate you, dude. Thank you so much for your support. All right, stand number 4 is where he wanted us today. We're going to spool up the APU.
Go with the flow. I got a head out, but I'll try to be back for the landing at Orly.
Diego, thanks so much, man, for the $20 donation and then the $5 donation. Appreciate you as well, man. Huge no floaties too, dude. Thank you very, very much for your support, man. I appreciate you, dude. Thanks so much, man. Alrighty. And there we have it, friends. We have made it to Cardiff. For the first time, I think, in Microsoft Flight Simulator as well. This is the first time. There we go. Sweet. We made it. Absolutely awesome. Let's go ahead and disconnect. Let's go ahead and stop the replay. Beautiful. And there we go. Sorry, that was really loud. Apologies. And there we go. Cardiff. What a cool little airport, man. This airport, pretty neat airport. I think we have an Orbex version for X-Plane, do we not? It's pretty cool. This is the UK 2000. Looks like they've got some, what, some BA maintenance over here? BA ops or something like that? 9 out of 10 on that parking? No, more like an 8. We didn't pull forward enough. Pretty nice scenery though. Pretty impressed with it. Was a decent price as well on Sim Market, so not too shabby. And we get our own nice little stand over here. Look at that. We're fancy. Yeah, the parking today was not the best. Not our best park job. Anyways, all right, sweet. We kept all of our flaps and everything down as we are doing our replay. I'm just going to head upstairs. I'm going to make sure that all of our landing lights are on so that we can see that during replay. There we go. Good. Flaps are full. Everything is set there. Cool. Let's hit the replay button. And I'm going to bring this in here like this. Right about there should be good. Yeah, we'll call it right about there. And then we can turn that on and we can jump outside and have a little bit of a look-see. All right, and there we go. Watch the approach from here. Disconnected from VATSIM? Yes, of course. Of course, of course. The wind was kind of all over the place on this one, though, to be honest with you. It was kind of, I was playing catch-up a little bit. That's all right, not that bad. Still happy with that arrival. Hopefully we didn't offload it on one main landing gear instead of the other. Does the replay take performance away? I don't think so. There's our flare. Hold it. Oh, that was definitely butter-esque. Kick the nose over. Keep it on that center line. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, friends. Butter approved. Butter approved. We'll bring it back here. We'll watch some wing views. Yes, yes. The butter was approved. My apologies, you were correct as flight radar. Listen, it's fine, guys. I just don't understand why so many people like are getting so upset about the fact that like this may not be like an everyday flight. Like whatever, even if it was like a repositioning flight or the flight happened, therefore it was a real world flight. I just don't understand why everybody gets like these raging hard-ons about trying to like be correct or incorrect, about trying to prove wrong or something like that. I just don't understand. I just don't understand it, man. 1,000 footers, 1,500s, just after the 1,500s. Not bad at all. Not bad at all, especially for that wind. That wind was pretty gnarly, man. It was rocking the hell out of us. I'm trying to get some tunes going here. Sanders, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. How are you? Ecap, new to the channel, first time watching you live, and it's my hometown of Cardiff. Very cool, Jacob. I hope you enjoyed the flight, man. Thanks so much for stopping by today. Appreciate that, man. I hope you enjoyed the flight. What replay system of FSX is so awful back in the day? Oh, where you had to like select the, even like the P3D, dude. That nose wheel came down a little bit harder than I would like, but no, dude. Even like the P3D, man. Even the P3D replay system, where you have to take like the seconds away or something like that. You know. Where to pick up the music? It's nice. Epidemicsounds.com, Sólríkt. Everything's in the link below, my friend. Everything is down below. Thanks, Cooper. I appreciate that, man. Thank you very much, man. Remember, guys, if you did enjoy that, please don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. We are going to get ready for our second leg. We're going to be flying from Cardiff to Paris Orly in the Vueling colors, which, again, is another real-world flight. Finally, a replay mode that works. This one kind of works. It's not the best, that's for sure. It's decent, but it's definitely not the best. Definitely not the best. Are you going to try 30 FPS? Somebody said there's stuff that I have to do. Is there more than just like locking it in the NVIDIA panel that I need? Because if not, we'll just leave it. Nice landing, Cap. I find the Phoenix quite a challenge to land properly. It is. Yeah, it definitely is, man. Very cool, Craig. That's awesome, man. So we're about Madeira, almost known as Cristiano Ronaldo Airport. I heard there's one difficult approach to land because of the weather. Yeah, it's like a circle to land type of thing. It is pretty cool. All right, I'm going to rewind this all the way. You guys are going to watch it from the GoPro view. I'm going to get set up for our second leg into Paris Orly. I will see you guys all in a few minutes. Enjoy the replay. All right, my friends, welcome back inside the simulator. Hope all is well. Hopefully that break didn't take too long. We are back in the Vueling colors, doing the flight down to Paris, Orly. Let's not waste any time so we get a nice, beautiful sunset arrival into Paris this evening. So let's jump inside the cockpit. Let's get this bad boy program ready to rock and roll. And we're heading down to Paris, Orly. Let's do it, friends. Jumping inside the pit. First things first, let's go to the overhead. Let's go and get our external power on. We'll also get the master battery switch 1 and 2. Beautiful, looking good. We can get the ADIR set to the nav position, left side, right side, and center. Beautiful. Continue our flows down here. Everything looks good. Let's get our crew supply on. Fuel pumps will all stay off for now as we will be refueling. Nav and logo light comes on. Master start switch on the APU goes on. No smoking to the auto position, and we'll get our emergency exits armed as well. Beautiful. Let's spend some time down here on the electronic flight bag. We'll go ahead and load in. And we'll go ahead and start programming some stuff here. Let's go to the Phoenix tab. Let's go ahead and import from SimBrief. Beautiful. That looks good to me. It already says we're delayed. That's perfectly fine. Let's go to mass and balance. 151 souls on board, 7,000 kilograms of fuel, and 3,400 kg of cargo. That all looks good. We'll go ahead and load the aircraft. We'll confirm fast time load. And there we go. The aircraft is loading. Should have our first passenger on board here in a sec. And there we have it. Beautiful. Let's come down here to the MICDO. Let's hit our init ref. Let's start plugging in some information. We'll do our init request. All right, we've got Cardiff over to Paris, Orly. Beautiful. Our flight number this afternoon is Vueling 6 Alpha Romeo. So VLG 6 Alpha Romeo. Beautiful. We'll throw that in there. Wonderful. That is all set up there. We can then go ahead and, so I'm just looking at my SimBrief here, making sure we've got everything plugged in. Let's do our init. IRS init will confirm on alignment. Yes, that is good. Sweet. All is set up there. Cool. We'll just go ahead and I think we do have ATC online. We do. We have tower. So we'll go ahead and grab information Charlie. QNH is 6,000. Blah, 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 blah. That's fine. Runway in use. Runway 30. Yes. Surface wind 320 knots. Good. That's all fine. 1,600. Good. QNH 1015. So we'll go ahead and plug that in now. Beautiful. Let's tune to tower on 133.1. 1331. We'll set that up. Okay.
Clear to Cardiff via the Vector 1 Alpha. Departure squawk 5612.
Vueling 8596, read that correct. Flight 1 fully ready for push and start. And Golf Victor Bravo, you can switch to Unicom 122.
No face cam today, nope.
Sorry.
122.8, thanks. Golf Victor Bravo.
Tower, good evening. Vueling 6 Alpha Romeo with information Charlie. QNH 1015 stand for Airbus A320. IFR to Paris, Orly, please.
Vueling 6 Alpha Romeo, I don't have a flight plan on file.
Oh, I filed it before stream. I'll refile it now for you.
Thanks.
I filed both my flight plans at the same time this morning before stream, right before stream, just because I knew the first flight was going to be very short.
I have your current time ready to copy.
Ready to copy 6 Alpha Romeo.
Phoenix 6 Alpha Romeo, code of Paris, Orly by the Breckenhill 1 Alpha departure, runway 30, squawk 6471.
Alrighty, cleared into Paris Orly by the break-in 1 Alpha departure. Squawk 6471 for Vueling 6 Alpha Romeo.
Vueling 6 Alpha Romeo, every back active, port 1 flare, ready, push and start.
Port ready for push and start. Thanks, Vueling 6 Alpha Romeo. Alright, cool. That all looks good. I'm happy with that. Cool, let's go to our flight plan. Cardiff departures, we're planning out of runway 30. He's given us the Brecken 1 Alpha departure, so we'll go ahead and insert that. Beautiful. Continue to scroll down here. Everything looks good. As far as our flight plan right now into Paris Orly, I think we're planning runway 24. So the real jet landed runway 24. I'm going to try and put in METAR LFPO. We'll see what the winds are doing, see what that is. Currently on duty at Cardiff, so this fits. Interesting choice to stand. This is what he gave us, Lewis. Well, sorry, he gave us our arrival flight with stand 4. I usually just whatever load in on the same one, because usually that means that nobody else will have taken that one. So yeah, so they landed runway 24, so I guess we'll plan for that one. I don't know if that's the correct runway, but looking at the real world flight plan on Flight Radar 24, they landed on runway 24. So we'll plan for the ILS runway 24. We're going to be on the Bob's 9 Whiskey arrival. Bob's 9 Whiskey. And we'll go ahead and insert that. Beautiful. Cool. Sweet. There's our flight plan. Everything looks good to me. I'm happy with all of that. Wonderful. Let's go to back to our NITREF page. Cost index for this flight is going to be 55. We're going with a cruise level of 350, 35,000 feet this afternoon. We'll come over here. We'll just wait to plug in some more information. We've got to load the rest of the airplane. It's almost loaded. We do have our fuel on board, so that's all good. So we can go ahead upstairs and we can get our fuel pumps on. And we can go ahead and spool up the APU. And we can jump outside and listen to that. I'll back us off a little bit so we don't go deaf. Oh shit, I am muted. Oh, man, how did I do that? I hit the button. Oops. Anyways, sorry. I have muted myself. My apologies, guys. Okay, so we just went over there. We got our APU bleed on, external power off. We then finished loading the, finished loading the aircraft. Everything's good there. I don't even know how I hit that button. You know what's funny is it was only muted for you guys. So my audio mixer, I have this, remember I was showing you guys the audio mixer that I'm using now? So it has an option to just mute you and to mute me and you, if that makes sense. So yeah, weird. LFB arrival 25 left. They don't have a 25 left. It's either 24250706. Okay, EGGF runway 30. Runway conditions are dry. Flap config optimum. Force toga no. Anti-ice off. Packs will be on. We'll go ahead and sync our final load sheet. We'll also sync the weather 320 at 14, and we'll go ahead and calculate that. Anyway, you didn't miss much, guys. You didn't miss much. So it looks good. Thanks so much, Jotaro. I appreciate you, man, as a member. Welcome back, my friend. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you very much, man. I do appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, cool. So that looks good. 137, 140, 140. So we'll plug those numbers in. 137, 137, 140. Good. Transition altitude is 6,000 feet. That's good. So now we need, now we need, what is that? Flaps 1/down 0.2 and 58. 1/down 0.2 and 58. Once again, we're going to be ripping out of here. Beautiful. Cool. All of that is set up. We're looking good. APU's on. APU bleed is on. Get the seatbelt signs to the on position. We'll come back down over here. We'll go to our Phoenix tab. We'll go to our ground services. We'll go ahead and get the chocks and cones away. We'll go ahead and connect the tug. We'll plan for the pushback to the back, and we'll go ahead and let ground or tower know ready for push and start. And tower Vueling 6 Alpha Romeo is ready for push and start. Stand for QNH 1015.
Vueling 8596, you haven't already started your pushback. Karl, your pushback connecting.
Alright, we'll hold for pushback. Vueling 6 Alpha Romeo.
Vueling 6 Alpha Romeo was pretty. Vueling 8596. If you haven't already started your pushback, hold your pushback, please.
Why am I... Oh, do you know why? It's from the replay, though.
Alpha Romeo, Squawk 647-1.
Oh, yeah, shit. See, I always forget that. 6471. Sorry, I'm still used to flying in North America.
Yeah, you're better. You can get used to it.
Vueling on a UK-France flight? Yeah, I'm not sure, man. Just going off flight radar 24.
There's a 62 push and set move onto Alpha facing east.
Should have our initial load sheet.
Vueling 6 Alpha Romeo, stand for push and set approved facing east.
Push out approved facing east. Thanks, Vueling 6 Alpha Romeo. Alright, park brakes coming off. Start the pushback. Engine mode selector to the start position. And we'll go ahead and fire up engine number 2. Enjoy. Don't pay attention to the flaps right now. The flaps are going to come up.
Pushing back on the Juliet.
Here come the flaps. As soon as there's some pressure, the flaps are going to go clean. And we want to start our turn to that side. All right, good start on engine number 2. And we'll go ahead and spool up engine number 1. Enjoy.
Was that 62 ready for push to start?
That was a 62, just confirm ready for taxi.
Was that, sorry, was that 62 ready for taxi?
And with that 60, for now you can just hold position of this traffic in front, pushing back, call you back.
Alright, not a bad pushback considering we did that all by ourselves. Perfectly fine with that.
Good evening, Tower.
Right, park brakes on.
Golf with Matt and Charlie, requesting IFR clearance to Palmer as well, please.
228 Golf, got it.
There it goes.
Your flight plans are valid. I can have Alvin as your first waypoint. When they're active runway 30, I'll send you a new running by taxi. Stand by.
Spanish carrier, but it's a real world route. There you go. 7 out of 10 for the manual pushback. I don't use better pushback anymore. There is no better pushback for Microsoft Flight Simulator. There's toolbar pushback. Apparently it causes issues with the airplane, so I try not to use it. I try to use the built-in one when I'm flying this aircraft. All right, engine mode selector back to the normal position. Ground spoilers arm, flaps position 1. Auto brake over to max, RTO. And APU comes off, APU bleed comes off, and tower Vueling 6 Alpha Romeo ready to taxi 30.
Vueling 6 Alpha Romeo taxi ready by Alpha 1 runway 30 by Alpha.
Holding point Alpha 1 by Alpha 30, Vueling 6 Alpha Romeo. Alright, let's do it, friends. Park brake comes off.
Holding point Alpha 1 runway 30 by Alpha behind.
Telex. I have no clue what that. Did somebody actually just try and send me an ad for something of Christ Church or something like that? Jesus Christ. People are real special, man.
With the 6 just December, runway 30, and you're just following the traffic in front by Alpha.
That man took my call sign and then sent me a message about Christian org or something through my McDo. It's the specialist of specials, man. When is X-2012 beta going to be released? I have no clue.
With that 62, we're in quite a rush, so can we take off as soon as possible?
So, Nico, what happened?
That is what I volunteered for. So I will get
okay, so 2-4 is for arrival, 2-5. Okay, so we'll put in 2-5. I thought we had 2-5 in here. Did we not? No, you're right. We didn't. I think I meant to do 2-5. ILS 2-5 via the Bob's. What was it? The Bob's Whiskey? Bob's 9 Whiskey. And then is there a transition or anything? There's no transitions. We'll just insert that. There we go. Thank you, Nico. We got that in there. At least he's creative? No, that's not creative. It's just being an idiot. Like, imagine you had so much time on your hands, that's what you were doing. I'll never understand that. Vueling is a Spanish carrier with a new base in Paris, Orly, and London, Gatwick. There you go. Take some time to pray before your flight. Yes, of course, always. Yeah, thank you. All right, taxi lights on. Takeoff config. No blue. Config is checked. So Vueling is like Ryanair? I don't know. Are they starting to be like it? Maybe. Maybe they're taking advantage of just the lack of operations to all these different areas or something. I don't know. I set my terrain off screen cache, whatever, to ultra.
Second Golf Yankee, Mike out of tower. Good afternoon, readability 5.
5 also, thank you.
Vueling 6 Alpha Romeo by Alpha MSFS 30 to 0 degrees 1 for launch, runway 30 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 30 cleared for takeoff, Vueling 6 Alpha Romeo, thanks. Alright, landing lights on, nose lights, runway turnoffs, strobes, wing lights. Let's go. Vueling's been doing this for a while. They're a big airline in Europe. Okay. Alrighty, guys, let's do it. Joystick cam's going on. Enjoy the departure. Throttle's up to 40%. Chrono goes on. Let's hit it, folks. Manflex 58, SRS runway, auto thrust blue. Let's go. Airspeed's alive.
Second Golf Yankee Mike is at type of BA28 and Juliet. We have influence Delta Leopard.
100 knots.
Request taxi.
V1. Rotate. Positive rate. Gear up.
In that case, disregard my last.
Sounds down so we can hear the controller. Runway turn-offs off, nose lights off, wing lights off. Throttle's down to climb. Lower that nose a little bit.
Alpha Romeo, flying out of Cardiff, Alpha 32, so you can mark yourself. Want to do that slide out, we say flight all along.
Over to Unicom, thanks for the full ATC, man. Hopefully we'll catch you soon back in Cardiff. Vueling 6 Alpha. Alright, Unicom. Alright, well, if there's no ATC, we're just going all the way up, guys. We're going to 35,000. No point at holding. Flaps clean. James, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. How are you? $6,000 feet, standard barrow. Coming up on 7,000 feet again. Autopilot's coming on. Bring you guys back up into the flight deck. Wonderful. Nice departure. Let's get some buzzsaw action going here. Chappie, what's up, man? Well, congrats, my friend. Thank you, dude. We got Benny dropping the $5 donation as well. Thanks so much, Benny. Appreciate you, man. Huge enough floaties. Thank you, my friend. There we go, that buzzsaw. It does, right, dog, yeah. Absolutely stunning, that breakout.
Off topic, I know, but in my opinion the 737 to 600 is unnecessary. PMDG should focus more on the 800 and 777.
I agree. 100%. Thanks so much for the support, Benny. I appreciate you, man. Huge enough floaties to you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Very cool, David. Hope you enjoyed that. Hopefully we get weather like this the whole way. What's the weather like in Paris? $10,000 feet. Okay, I hate how this click spot is so weird sometimes. Gun spoilers disarmed as well. And we're climbing out nicely. Just bought Cardiff and Orly, such felt like today is the day to do that. Nice, Danny. Sweet. Great sceneries, man. That Paris-Orly scenery is legit as hell, dude. You're going to really enjoy it, man. It's kind of opened up my eyes. I never really flew into Paris like for X-Plane because we've got like freeware scenery and it's just not very good. So yeah, for sure. Hey, Cap, does the Flight Factor 777 need an X updater for me to fly it? I think so. Yeah, if you want to keep it updated, yeah, for sure. Whenever I turn on clouds on Microsoft Flight Simulator, my FPS goes from 50 to below 30. Interesting. What kind of graphics card do you have? Maybe try putting them all the way to like low or something like that. Didn't know that AIE engines and Sharklets would come as a free update for the Phoenix. Yes. Another reason to buy it and support the project. You know what I mean? Ruben, welcome back. I hope all is well, man. Thanks for stopping by. I've heard that PMW are using the 600 to do a test bed to perfect some systems before the 800 comes out so that people don't get upset with the 800 having bugs. That makes sense. Smart way of doing it, Andy. Yeah. Hopefully it won't take ages like the FS Labs. Yeah, didn't it take them like years to do it? Who knows, man. Who knows? Guys, bear with me for a second here. I'm just going to throw my lunch in the microwave. I'm starving. Give me a sec. guys want to see what's for lunch? Are we, okay, we're good. I made homemade pad thai last night. So it's like a homemade pad thai. Some crushed peanuts on top too. Mmm, delicious. Gotta eat well. I'll be right back, guys. That's always good, Sean. Nice. Cooking stream soon? Yes, I want to do a cooking stream. For sure. Hey Cap, missed a bit today. Hope all is well. Huskers, good to see you, man. Good to see you, dude. I think your scenery issue is from Sim Update 10. What's that? LPO Tower runway 25 vacate by Whiskey 36 Lima 3. Is that where we're going? Tango 26. I'm eating some lunch, Vishas. What's for dinner? Good question. What's up, Cap? Showing some love. As always, hanging in the back and learning. Richards, no worries, mate. Good to see you, dude. Thanks for being here. What am I eating? I made pad thai last night. Homemade pad thai. It's actually pretty good. Oh, one, Andy, maybe? I put a tablespoon of chili sauce. So, like, maybe a little bit of spice. Honestly, this is more of like a fusion because I also added bok choy into it, which is not in pad thai. Yeah, the motorway went across the runway. Apparently others had the issue, for which one. Yeah, I put a tablespoon of chili powders, not chili powder, chili sauce, Asian chili sauce. So it's not that spicy. There's a little bit of a kick, but nothing, you know, wimpy status. I don't understand how people do that, Andy. Like, I really don't, man. I have a couple buddies like that. It blows my mind, man. I think Seinfeld's one of my favorite shows right now. All right, thanks guys, appreciate that. I needed that bad. Feel much better now. Look at that sun. It's gonna be setting soon. Back from college today, still more homework to go, but I thought I'd hop in and say, yo, Indian boy, good to see you, man. Been a minute. Hope all's well, dude. Good to see you, dude. Getting very close to that Maple Leaf Huskers, 21 months, my man. Thanks so much, my dude. I appreciate you, dudes. It's been an awesome ride here, Cap. Keep it up. Thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for being part of this amazing community with me, man. I sincerely, I couldn't do it without members like yourself, Huskers. So thank you very much, man. I really do appreciate the support, dude. Thank you. Yavuz, thanks so much, man. Appreciate you as well. Dropping the €5. Huge no floaties to you. How are you, my friend? Thanks so much for supporting the channel. Smell some Maple Leaf? Ooh, baby. First camera footage is almost transferred. Only 106 gigs. Jesus Christ. Oh boy, Les. Wait, is that from both legs or just the one leg? Holy hell, dude. I'm gonna take me a week just to download all that stuff. Sheesh. Just got back from Turkey? Awesome, man. Congrats.
Hey, Captain. Smiley face.
I've always wanted to go to Turkey, man. It's on my list of many places that I would like to travel. Both? Okay, that's not bad. I bet, which wing is it under, Les? The left wing or the right wing? The wing view. I bet there's some damn good footage of, if it's on the left side, I bet there's some damn good footage of us skirting around that storm the whole way home. That's going to be like 300 gigs of, wow. You be streaming the PMDG 737-600 or hold out for the 800? Definitely hold out for the 800, man. I'm Turkish, so I visited family, went on a small vacation. You should definitely come visit. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. It sounds so much fun. How was the food? I know the food was amazing. It's the Manchester scenery where we got over the runway. I think it's because I'm trying Sim Update 10 beta. Ah, got you. Has the scenery developer pushed out an update or anything, Sim with Elliot? That'd be good to check with that. Who makes the Manchester? Didn't it start off as a freeware and then it turned to payware or something? I can't remember. I think I worked with them, I think, on the release of it. So hard to remember nowadays. One of our friends just came back from Somalia today. Awesome. How was that? Does anyone have any thoughts on the Boom Overture supersonic airplane? Would be awesome to see a Concorde successor coming up in the future. Maybe. I mean, it has to happen at some point, right, Halbers? But who knows when it will. Why would PMDG release the 7.3 and then with a private cabin? The BBJ, there's actually quite a few BBJs going around. Quite a few of them. Apparently it's other airports as well. Interesting. Huh. That would, it sounds special, Yavuz. I'm not even going to try and pronounce those because Smitty will just get mad at me. So, but it sounds good. I think I know what Durham is. I think I've had Durham before, Turkish Durham. I have some friends that are from Turkey. Good friends of the family that are from Turkey. I believe we've had some. It's from all the people trying Sim Update 10. Interesting. Okay. Turkish Delight? Dan, is that what they're called? The Turkish Delights? Or is that chocolate? Is Turkish Delights chocolate? What's those little... What are those little, like... They're like little candy things. They're like kind of soft, but like a little bit chewy. I thought that was Turkish Delights. Got you, India boy. Yeah, that makes sense. Turkish Delights? Yes, okay, got you. Oh, baklava slaps. Baklava's delicious. That's made with honey and pistachios. I've had those. Yeah, they're like gelatin cubes. Yes, exactly. You got it, Andy. Yeah, 100%. Big Turk chocolate bar. Haven't had one since I was a kid. I don't think they even sell those here anymore, James. They used to have them here all the time. I remember having them as a kid for sure. I don't think they sell them here anymore, man. All right, chat. Let's go with some Polynesian Thin Mint. Let's stretch with some Polynesian Thin Mints. Baklava is so good. Oh, it's so good, dude. Delicious. Especially when you get like the real fresh baklava. Oh man. Is the PMDG 737-800 releasing mid-August? Yes, that's what they said. That is what they said. Hey, Gap, what's your landing rate system called? Mishka, put exclamation point LRM in chat. Lima Romeo Mike LRM. The stretchables, you got it. 35 degrees in Innsbruck earlier today when I was flying in. Jeez. That's warm, is it not? You're away in Canada mid-August? So am I. I'll be on vacation as well. Andy. At least my maple leaves might have that scent. God bless Canada and its legal stretchables. Yavuz, thank you so much again, man. Dropping another €5. I appreciate you as always, my friend. Thank you, dude. That's very kind. Does the PMDG come with liveries? Yes, it comes with quite a few, Aiden. Off the top of my head, I think it comes with like 20, 25 plus. And then you can go to flightsim.to and download pretty much everyone. Did you buy a ring yet? Like for myself, Fred? Yeah, I did. I bought a badass ring, man. Tungsten gold plated. Yavuz, thanks so much, my friend. Appreciate you, dude. Huge no floaties in chat as soon as I can. Both of my hands are filled right now with stretching material. Bear with me. And I'll be able to spam some no floaties in chat for you, sir. Thank you very much for the support, man. Appreciate you as always, dude. Thank you. Is the descent soon? Yes, most likely. Oh, for the girlfriend? Oh yeah, she's had it, man. Yeah. I proposed July 1st. July 1st, I surprised her. We went away to her cottage. Her parents have a cottage that they share with another family friend. Like they split the duties and payments for the cottage and stuff. It's a really nice place. It's up in the middle of nowhere. Like literally in the middle of nowhere. 35 minutes from any grocery store or anything like that. Like it is out in the middle of nowhere. Barely any cell reception. It's perfect. The perfect getaway. Yeah, I did it up there. July 1st, your birthday? Sweet. It's also Canada Day. It's also a day that I can never forget. Because it's Canada Day, so I'll never forget it. Wait, have we already... Oh, okay. We literally just hit our top of descent. I was going to say, like, we should be descending, and we just hit it. So, let's have a look here. Bobsa, 13,000 feet, and then SOTIP. Why are charts in Europe so... just let's put in 13,000 feet initially. There we go, right back up on the profile now. Beautiful. All right, Bobsa for 13. We'll work on it after there. Danny. Hey, Gab, do you run Microsoft Flight Simulator Direct 11 or 12? 11. I don't think 12 is optimized quite yet properly. It's insane, Andy. We had a big debate about this on the channel the other day, and yeah. It just does not make a whole lot of sense, man. All right, let's update our data in here as well. Arrival information, refresh that. Winds are 300 at 11 knots, havoc conditions 26 degrees. 300 at 11. 300 at 11. 26 degrees. QNH was 10:15. And our minimums today, we want the ILS 25. Minimums today will be 487. Beautiful. Kind of landing like over here in this patch of no clouds. Should be real nice. Eventually DX12 should be the way to go for terms of performance. Yes, 100%. Which apparently in Sim Update 10 fewer we're going to get that, so. It's sad because DX12 has been out for a while now. Most games seem to gravitate towards Vulkan, which makes sense. Yes, because a lot of the AMD GPUs, right? Received messages. Vueling ops. Yeah, that's fine. Hey, Gab, how do you keep track of which add-on airports you have? Do you just keep a list? So, Phil, I have... I keep my sceneries on 2 different hard drives. And I pretty much, that's how I keep track of everything. And before I like buy anything or before I fly into an airport, I always search my community folder. So by searching my community folder, it allows me to see exactly what I've got in there, if I've already got some scenery or... yeah. For variable winds, what do you plug in? I don't know. To be honestly, Dan, I'm really not sure. Does the fly-by-wire have VNAV yet? It does. It had it for a while. It's had it for a while, man. Dwayne, how are you, man? Thanks for stopping by today. Appreciate you being here. Have we hit 300 likes on today's stream, guys? If we haven't done so, please don't forget to smash down that thumbs up. If we have hit 300, do you think we can go for 350? That would always be fun. Thanks so much for the support from everybody today. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't seen so as well, you can see the... I made a video yesterday. I wasn't able to do a live stream, so I made an edited video. If you guys are interested in that, you can check that out. Had a beautiful flight. Sim Toolkit Pro has an option in their route finder for places that you have scenery for. FYI, interesting. Okay. DX12, like Vulkan, splits the process nodes between CPU and GPU differently than DX11. It is completely different process library, so it's complicated to port over DX11 from... Interesting, I didn't know that anyway. That's awesome. Captain Europe, I really don't touch the NVIDIA control panel, man. Other than setting the GPU to like max performance, prefer max performance, I think it's called. Other than that, I really haven't touched anything, man. I'm late to the party. Just bought the PMD G7 III. Damn, enjoy it, dude. It's an amazing airplane. Yeah. Is higher res cockpit textures worth it? In my opinion, no. I think the airplane looks perfectly fine using the regular ones. I use the performance ones. By the way, I put the terrain pre-cache up to ultra, and I really haven't noticed any difference in performance, guys. The pre-terrain cache to ultra, not very much Not very much difference at all. And it seems to be way smoother. Like going through like my wing views and stuff, I'm not losing nearly as many FPS as I would be normally. I have no issues, Danny, to be honest with you. I have 20/20 vision, Danny. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but I don't really notice a difference from 1920, man. I do not use rolling cache. You are correct, Andy. I have that turned off. So remember Battlefield 4 and the graphics API mantle, which was basically the birthchild of Vulkan. Mantle was a much needed boost for the system, although buggy. Was that only for 4? %. I agree with that, Indian boy. Yeah. Have you played the Corey 2K from the Unreal Engine 5? Do some After Dark streams? I haven't. No. It'd be kind of cool. Yes, Alex, there is some type of performance benefits from it. All right, so this is another one of those approaches where the charts mean absolutely fuck all, pardon my French. So you can see here, we're coming into Ben Air. And then from Ben Air, we're taking that direct to, what is it, CAD? The Château d'Un. Château d'Un. The Château d'Un, VOR, oui. On va parler français because we are in de France right now, yes. So we must speak de French. Wait, you can't see? What? Why? OBS, what are you doing? Oui, now you can see. Yes, yes. So we're going Bobsa to Ben Air. From Ben Air, we need to take that to Château d'Un. Oui, oui, Château d'Un. And then from Château d'Un, we go to Sotip. And then from Sotip, we go to Adilo. Oui, c'est ça. Oui, c'est ça. On voit Adilo ici. Oui, c'est ça. And then if we go like this, it's nothing, and then it's just like a random, I guess it's radar vectors from there. On va faire les vecteurs de la radar. Oui, oui, c'est ça, j'espère. Ok, oui, oui, zut. On va faire ça, oui. C'est correct. We will do this radar vector, no problem. Château d'Un. Château d'Un. Château d'Un? Château d'Un. Just mixing it up, Andy. Seems like there is something turned on called image scaling in the GeForce menu. It's on 77%. Could be the case of the blurry images. I don't have a clue. That's weird. Yeah, I would make sure that that's not on 77%. Like put that on 100 or something. But 1969 by 1108. That's. Do you have a 2K monitor? You must have a 2K monitor or something, right? Je t'aime de musique in the background. Oui, c'est beau, hein? Oui, c'est vraiment bon. Okay, altitude, what is it? It says we need to be at 13,280 knots. So 13,280 knots. Everything's checking out there. It's after SOTIP. We still need to hold that, and then after that we can descend. Okay, good. 2K is 1440p? Yes. That's why I was saying he's running it at 1928 by 11 something. Yeah, that's weird. Danny, I don't know what that one is. Remember that guy who sent you a telex message? I was talking to a supervisor about it. He has been impersonating people on your stream and sending them messages all over the network. Doesn't surprise me. Doesn't surprise me, man. Told you, dude, there's really fucking weird people out there, man. There's people who have just infinite amount of time on their hands. They don't work. They live in mommy's basement. It's just life is peachy, man. They just have infinite time to troll. I would just ignore it, man. Oui. Vous êtes de Québec? No. Je vis en l'Ontario, Ottawa. But, you know, you live in Ottawa, you grow up, and the Quebec is right there. So you have to speak the French. I live in Ottawa, man. So Quebec's right, you know, right there. You can spit on Quebec from Ontario and vice versa. You can spit on Ontario from Quebec, in Ottawa at least. Isn't telex? No, he's talking about this thing. So sending messages through this, you can send messages. You can send messages through, like, if you have someone's call sign, which I make right here, you can send messages. And he, like, sent a message about something about praising the Lord or something. I don't fucking know, dude. I just don't even pay attention anymore. Oui, oui, un baguette, s'il vous plaît. Oui. J'aime ça. Un baguette avec la fromage. Oui, c'est bon. Off on holidays in France tomorrow. Dublin to LFBO, can't wait. Nice, dude. Sweet. Enjoy your flight, man. That's awesome. Congrats. Busy Monday at work. Thought I'd stop by and say hi, sir. Hope all is well. Trav, good to see you, my man. I hope all is well with you. Thanks for stopping by, man. It's been a good day. Been a good day, man. We're about to make our final descent into Paris Orly. But yeah. Canadian French is quite the experience because it's not proper French. It's like slang French. You want to hear proper French? You got to go to France, man. That's proper. No VATSIM craziness today? Yeah, a little bit. There was an airplane on the runway. Just like was not moving. He was just stuck on the runway. I don't know what that was all about. We landed anyways. I'm not even concerned about that shit anymore. J'adore Linda Lemay. I don't even know who that is. Should I know who that is? All right, next step's down to 11,000. We don't have that quite yet. Any long hauls planned in the near future? No. Not in the near future. I don't know. We might do a long haul before I go away on vacation. We'll see next week. Who's excited for next week? If you've been watching the channel, you know that next week we're back in the CRJ. Not only that, we're going to be doing some Air Canada ops in the CRJ. So, we're going to do Edmonton, Calgary, Kelowna, Vancouver, Victoria. I've got Winnipeg. We've got Toronto. We've got Ottawa. We've got Quebec City. There's so many places that we can go now. I have a lot of scenery for Canada now. So, yeah. I'm excited. I don't know which flight I want to do first. Night ops? I mean, we fly real world time, Dan. So if it ends up being nighttime, it ends up being nighttime. We did some night ops not too long ago. Oui, c'est ça, Nico. Hey, Cap, just departed from CDG flying to BOD. Saw you on the map. Sweet, Firmus. Thanks, man. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. I like your profile picture. We don't have some scenery for Montreal yet, Mooney. We needed a nice scenery first. Fly from Ottawa across the country? Not on a CRJ. Flew the CRJ on Saturday and it really tried to kill me. The click spots for the landing gear is hypersensitive and kept getting deployed when I'd switched to my other monitor. What, really? That's weird, Andy. Picked up the CRJ last week, been having fun on it for sure. It's always fun to fly. A little spicy little thing. Spicy. I'm going to start doing some practice flights so I'm not a complete noob. I usually never use, if I'm being honest with you, Andy, I usually never use click spots. Like, I'll either use G on my keyboard for gear, or, like, I use the, I think when I fly the CRJ, I use my Honeycomb Bravo throttle, and I just use the gear handle on that. Yeah. The CRJ's got some updates? Yes, it did. All right, we can go down to 6,000 now. Okay, see, this is where it's weird. Like, the star just stopped, and now we're at 13,000 feet, 40 miles from the airport, and we have no star. We're basically essentially just vectoring ourselves in. It's very weird, man. Very weird. But the Phoenix is still better, probably. Good route in the CRJ 900 is YYJ to YYC Air Canada. It's an IRL route operated during the summer, and Q400s in the winter. Yep. The thing is Nick, I want to fly in to Victoria. Victoria is like one of my favorite airports to fly into, so I want to fly into Victoria. So I'll probably do it vice versa. So I think one of the days we're going to do Edmonton to Calgary, Calgary to Victoria. I think that's like that's like one day that we'll do. Then maybe the next day we can do, like, I don't know, Victoria, Kelowna. I don't know. I also want to do Winnipeg to Toronto, because I know that's a real world flight. The Winnipeg to Toronto and an RJ 900, that's a real world Air Canada ops flight as well. I want to do that on one day. Then maybe, like, I don't know, Toronto, Quebec City, Ottawa or something for another day. I don't know, we'll see. Microsoft Flight Sim has a bug when you move your mouse off the screen, where you go off the screen and still clicks happen when you click out to another program. Huh. Interesting. Maybe that's what's going on, Andy. I think I have had that. You want chart 10.2L, I think. Chart 10.2L. What are we on right now? This is star 10 dot 10.2L. How the hell do I see the things, the names? Here's 10.2F. Where does it show me those again? I thought it showed me. Oh yeah, you're right. Jesus. 10.2L, I'm like looking around. I want this one. No. That's for the other runway. We're coming in on the other side. We're definitely on the right star. It's just there's no, like, vectors after the star. That's what's, like, kind of wild. So, like, that's the one that we're on. It's just weird, man. It's just weird, man. We'll see, Mooney. We'll see, man. Janish, welcome back, man. Yep. I was debating if I should get the Alaska, if I should do the Alaska milk run in the Mad Dog. Just don't know if I have the time. It's a long one, man. You want to do it all in like one day? Do you know how to disable failures in the Phoenix? I can't find any YouTube tutorials on it. Yeah, it's done through here. You have to go to the McDo menu and config and failures and failures. You have to like go into there and set it all up. La ville de Paris. Ah oui. Oui, oui, hein? Zut alors. Sheesh, KSL, that's a long one, man. We've done that one as well. It's a long one. Maverick, doing well, man. Had a nice arrival into Cardiff earlier. We got a nice butter, 122. Right, chat? 122? 122, not too much of a float. London to Sydney, oof. You did the milk run last month on Microsoft Flight Simulator. It took you almost 7 hours to complete. Sheesh. That's a full day of flying, man. When are we going to fly to Oslo? I don't know, man. We need some... I mean, we've got some decent freeware scenery, but I'd love to see some payware scenery for Oslo, man. I feel like we deserve it. Want a 69? I don't know if we've got a 69 into in Microsoft Flight Sim yet. I also didn't get the landing lights on, sorry. Auto brake is set, ground spoilers are armed, so we're good there. Pardon me. We are intercepting the runway at 3,000 feet mandatory. Flying south anytime soon? What do you mean, Dan? You gotta be a little bit more specific than that. Landing views are the best views, right? Or that one. I don't know why Orbex is focusing on the small airports in Norway. They should start focusing on the bigger ones. Yeah? Well, remember, it's a lot of them is not Orbex Sanders. It's like little developers under the Orbex name, right? Orbex is just a publisher for a lot. The Orbex does make their own scenery, but they also publish a lot of scenery as well. Have we actually been to South Africa? We have not. Nope, we haven't been there yet. Southern Hemisphere. Yeah, I don't know. He means fly heading 180. We're doing that soon here. Huskers, my man, dropping another $10 donation. Huge no floaties to Huskers. Thank you very, very much for support, man. I really do appreciate you, dude. What is my graphics card? I've got a 3080. You can put exclamation point specs in chat as well at any point if you're ever curious. It's gorgeous. There's the airport. Guess we can go down to 3,000 now. Thanks so much, Huskers.
A little support and a ticket for the show.colon_CPT no floaties.
I love how Amy reads the no floaties now. Good job, Amy. You're my favorite. All right, I kind of like what this guy's done here. He's broke himself off. I like that play. I like that play a lot. No. Simmer down, airplane. I always forget with an Airbus you have to put your speed first. All right, let's go like 075 on the heading. So Orbex hire local developers for local airports and sceneries. I think so. I'm not quite sure though. Like I don't know the hiring process and if that's how it's done. But I know that there's a lot of developers work under the Orbex name. So yeah. 10:15 on the QNH. We got it. Why no face cam? Just don't have it on today, man. I didn't know I had to come prepared with an answer. Some days, you know, I just, some days it's nice to just kind of chill and relax and not have to wear sunglasses and a hat and a captain's uniform, and it's just nice to just hang out and chill, you know? Makes it a little bit easier. Orbix is now a digital store. You can get the Kodiak and other planes on it as well. Yeah, you can get a bunch of stuff now. You are correct. Same with Aerosoft. I think I get a bit confused with who the actual dev is. Yeah, you always have to look now, right? Always got to look at the developer. I'm hungry. You going to serve butter today? I think so. Can you play this on a Mac? I don't think so, but I'm not sure. I think if you want to play on a Mac, you got to look at like X-Plane. That's kind of the theme of the channel, Tanush. The quality is behaving weird. It's changing randomly. The quality of the video. Maybe you're having issues. I don't know. I'm hungry. You're gonna serve some concrete? Yes. Some tarmac. Oh, for show. So there's the traffic. He's turning inbound now. So what we can do, let's bring our speed back down to like 190 knots. I'm gonna go flaps 1. I'm gonna start a left turn because we do have traffic off to our right as well. I'm gonna start a left turn to like 290. Hey Gep, do you think you'll hop back in the fly-by-wire anytime soon? I don't know about anytime soon, Kyle. I do want to jump back in and kind of give it like a little run for its money, but yeah, I don't know about soon. Okay, we've got the airplane off there. We've got an airplane here, and that should have been him unless there's somebody else. I'm going to slow us down even more. I'm going to go to like 170. Now, okay, there he is. So as long as we get our speed down, we should be good. Let's activate our approach phase. Whoever's behind me right now, you should probably slow down as well. That'll help the whole process because you're speeding up on my tail. As long as we give ourselves a couple miles, we should be good. It's a long and weird approach. It is, yeah. It is. Right, and what we're going to do is as soon as we make this, we'll get our landing system on. And if we start our left turn to like heading of 280, we should be able to intercept quite nicely. I'm going to arm our approach. And what I'll do now is I'm going to go gear down in flaps 2. And I'm going to get fully configured. I'm going to take this down to 2,000. We'll go flaps 3 and flaps full. Okay. Should give us spacing between everybody now that we're fully configured.
2,500.
Thank you. We should get localizer and glide slope. There we go. Localizer, glide slope captured. We'll get our nose wheel on, runway turnoffs and wing lights on. Good. All is swell and well. Beautiful. We can pause the music. This music has been very chill today. I don't even know. This is summer bonfire. Warm up with some summertime get-together bonfire tracks. Hey, they've been pretty good today. Nice, mellow, chill, relaxing. Kind of like the vibe of today. Nice, mellow, and chill. All right, cool. Sounds are coming back up.
2,000.
All right, so we're fully configured. We are approximately 3 miles behind the aircraft in front of us, which is perfect. That should give him enough time to vacate the runway, albeit he's not going to, you know, take the entire runway. Somebody, where's Nico? Nico, what gate am I going to? Nico was telling me I had to go to gate like something 37? S27 or something? You said T27. T27? Is that the stand I'm looking for? I think it is. If Nico's still here. He was giving me... Oh, and he actually told me to vacate on Whiskey 35 or Whiskey 36. Vacate by Whiskey 36. I'll try 35. We'll probably hit 35. Wait, you can't go 35, can you? Or is that no entry? That's no entry that way. Okay, we're fine. And we do have aircraft behind us, so... Tango 26 on the gate as well. Okay. Yeah, we were just talking about that, Anthony. Yeah. Chat. How come no one reminded me? I have to remind myself. Replay is recording. 3 mile final, but we're recording. Chat. Chat's naughty. Chat forgot to spam replay.
1,000.
1,000 feet. My airplane. Enjoy the arrival, friends. Get you guys down on the ground. All right, landing checklist. Gears down, 3 green. Flaps are full. Ground spoilers are armed. Auto brake is set. Cabin crew's advised. You guys are advised. Tisk tisk, chat. We got the aircraft in front of us vacating as well. Man, that was perfectly timed. Vectors. Great job, guys. Everybody flying today. That was good. It was real good. He kept his speed up nicely. We got our speed nice and slow for him. This was great. This was great indeed. A little bit bumpy. I swear all my approaches have been bumpy this week. I think I've had one smooth, just nice approach. I'm getting kicked around everywhere. Look at the winds right now. Can you guys see the winds?
400.
They're absolutely everywhere.
Minimum.
Continue.
200.
Nice crosswind landing coming in here, folks.
100. 50. 40, 30, 20, retard. 5.
Trying to hold it. Nice. Reversers. Nose down gently. Kick the nose over. Maintain that center line. Ooh, that was good. That one was good, chat. That was good. Decelerating. Trying to crab it into the wind. $60 knots, reverser stowed, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Paris, Orly. We'll vacate to the right. And there we go. The traffic behind us should be able to land no problem as well. Cool. We made it. Damn. 2 great landings today. That one was a little bit floatier than the first one, but 2 great landings today. My goodness. Huskers. Oh man. That is too funny. Thank you very much, Huskers. I appreciate you, man, as always. Thank you, my friend. Guys, welcome down. Paris Orly. Stop the recording. Beautiful. Thanks so much, Huskers. I appreciate the support, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you, dude. All right, now we are going to make our left onto Lima 3, I think. We're going all the way in. I know that. Clear left, clear right. We're going all the way in. And we're looking for gate Tango 26, presuming somebody hasn't taken it yet. You have to be very careful about telling me to take certain gates, because there are the people out there that like to just absolutely snag gates when they can. So they'll purposely go for, like, you know, that gate that you're telling me to go to, just so that we can't get that gate, you know. There are people like that out there, believe it or not. Landing lights off, nose light over to taxi, strobe lights off, wing lights off, APU master start, switch goes on. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll stop the clock as well. 1 hour and 7 minutes. We're 2 minutes late. Apologies. 2 minutes late. What a great flight, though. I'm leaving the flaps out, obviously, for our replay. I think this is where we want to turn as well. This is Whiskey 3. Yes, this is where we want to go. Alright, and Tango 26 will be right on the corner here. See if we can get
Fine
it.
paid for
Right
chats infraction, _CPT face palm.
Huge show floaties to you, man. Thanks so much for your support, dude. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So now to insert an uncharted point, just coordinates in the FMC as a waypoint. You probably have to go direct to EGPE. 2 minutes late because of the hold for taxi at Cardiff. Maybe. Blame the controller at Cardiff. It's the only thing that I can think of. Alright, Tango 26 should be... Is that it right there? No, I think it's right on the corner. That's Tango 27. We'll spool up the APU. Nose wheel and runway turn-off lights can come off. Here's Tango 26. There you go, folks. The gate we were looking for. No, there's no entry for departing traffic, Captain Rad. So if you're departing on the other runway, you cannot use Whiskey 36 to like get onto the runway. That's what that is. All right, we need a 10 out of 10. We need a 10 out of 10 on the parking here. Concentration phase. Feel like that's good right there. All right, there we have it, guys. Welcome to Paris Orly. What a beautiful flight that was. Absolutely awesome. Thank you to everybody who flew with me. Thank you to everybody, all the controllers as well, who gave us the controller support. You guys are absolutely awesome. Thanks so much for all of the support, everybody. All right, how's that park job? I can already tell it wasn't a 10. The park job was not a 10. We just went past where it says 320. Captain. Great on the line, though. Like, that's a 10 on the line, but we went just a little bit past where we were supposed to go. 320. Shame. That's a 7.2. It's a rookie mistake. 7.2 on the parking. But what are you going to do? 7.2. There we have it, friends. What a great flight. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely perfect. We like it. Let's go ahead and play our replay. I'm going to bring this in here a little bit further. We'll put it in like here. Should be good. Yeah, right about there. And we'll mark that. We'll turn you on. We'll close you. We'll jump outside. Go behind the airplane. Just push back a bit. Throw it in reverse. Throw that bad boy in reverse. All right, here we have it. I mean, look at that. Sunset arrival chat. Couldn't have been better. Couldn't have been better. We could have planned it, I guess, a little bit later, but still, great time. Nice little crosswind. There's the flare. Beautiful. Kick the nose over. Maintain that center line. Oh, baby. Look at that control. Beauty. Absolutely wonderful, my amigos. We like those ones. We like those ones, friends. Our camera recording, we'll get some wing views. Well, there we have it, everybody. If you haven't done so, please don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. Hopefully we've reached our goal of 350 likes. What a great stream it was. London Luton to Cardiff for a replacement flight or whatever you want to call it. Look at how beautiful that looks down there. The visuals down there, my goodness, absolutely stunning. What a great flight, guys. Thanks so much for coming and hanging out with me today. All my mods, donators, and sponsors, thank you all so much for everything that you guys do for the channel. Without you guys here, none of that would be possible, and for that, I'm forever grateful. So thank you so much to everybody that helps support the channel with a monetary value. All those donations that came in today, absolutely awesome. What a great little flight sequence today as well. Thank you to everybody who suggested these flights or requested these flights. It was absolutely awesome. A true pleasure to be able to do this for you guys today. Again, London Luton to Cardiff, Cardiff down here to Paris Orly. Every single one of these sceneries that we used today was absolutely beautiful. So if you're ever curious about what scenery I use, you can check the link down below. There is a description. Absolutely awesome, man. Or put ! scenery in chat, whatever's easier for you. Or ! scenery 2, because sometimes the links are a little bit too much to handle. But yeah, what a great day of flying. It was absolutely wonderful. Some beautiful views, beautiful visuals, beautiful airports, beautiful aircraft. What a great week, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for coming to hang out with me. Next week, we're going to be in the CRJ 900. I think we're going to do the 900 and the 700. I think those are the two planes that we're going to do next week. We're going to do a lot of Air Canada ops next week, as Air Canada is a huge CRJ 900 operator here in North America. Back in North America, doing some Canadian flying. I've got all kinds of Canadian scenery. It's going to be a blast. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm excited. I like when I can jump back into a newer plane, and it gets me excited. That's what keeps my passion fueled. So thanks so much for coming to hang out with me. To everybody else who cannot donate using a monetary value, I still want to thank you guys just as much for supporting the channel. You guys are absolutely amazing. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you all so much for supporting. You guys are absolutely great. Yeah, that's it for me, guys. Next live stream is going to be Thursday, back in the CRJ 900. Should be a blast. I hope you guys enjoyed today's flights. Again, if you haven't done so, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. And if you haven't done so as well, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Looking forward to seeing you guys all on Thursday in the CRJ. Happy landings, my friends. Peace.